Now I want to get your opinion because I see you the way you're moving. You're very independent, structured. You have everything is kind of in house with you. I see you got, your producers. You have your own cameraman. A lot of major label record executives have been stepping down. A lot of people been getting fired. Do you feel like the major label system is eventually going to fade away? Like, do artists really need them at this
No,
point?
some of them do. You know what I'm saying? Like having a bigger machine behind you, it definitely help you probably get where you want to be a little bit quicker. But it just depends on what you're willing to give up for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everything will come at a cost. Like me, I gotta have the ball in my court. Like I'm not answering to nobody. I'm not about to do all this work for you to reserve the right to tell me no. You know what I'm saying? It just don't work like that over here. So I take the longer way around. You know what I'm saying? It's just ownership is important to me.
I think they're still going to be there, but I think with the merging of TikTok and and everything, a lot of artists have really took things in their own. Like you said, you take things in your own hands
Mm.
a lot because
Well, I think they gotta start like for it to go on. You know what I'm saying? It's a systems that's been in place for you know what I'm saying 50 years. You know what I'm saying? So like I think the way they set up deals and the way shit goes has to kind of get restructured and rebuilt. I mean, because they not gonna lose control of music. This is not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna let that happen, but they definitely need to like it needs to be adapted to the way things work now. You know what I'm saying? And for it to keep making sense, it was just like that with anything, you know.
yeah, you as an artist, how do you feel about the? And I'm not gonna pocket watch and everything, but how do you feel about the streaming structure? How they even pay out things like?
It's yeah,
Is it?
it's egregious. It's like it's not set up for like I don't even care about streaming. Streaming like is not something I even say when I'm looking at something being successful for me or not, I'm not even factoring streaming into that. Because if I was caught up on that, I'd be banging my head on the floor all day. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing unless something happens by like, you know what I'm saying, all the stars lining up or whatever. It's not something I can control. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even it's not something I get caught up on at all for real because it's not something to me is necessary to get me the things I want and the places I want to be right now. You know what I'm saying? Definitely it's going some but I can to me I'm like without boom, tell you right now, look. So the show 500 tickets, right? I don't got 500 Spotify listeners. I don't got, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how many monthly listeners I got on Apple Music, but I know it's not 500. But I don't got 200, and I sold 200 tickets in a week. So for the way I can make money right now, this shit don't matter.
Do you think the streams and the monthly listeners that's just for the look? They don't really translate
Yeah, you
to.
know what I'm saying? That's why we see niggas posting fake shit and playing with their numbers, because to make themselves feel good and to look good for everybody else, when it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got a gazillion, millions, trillion streams, and you in a Honda, nigga. Like, this shit not adding up.
Would you sign to a major or would you just do a partnership?
Only a partnership.
No
Yeah,
partnership, just everything indie.
yeah. Why? Like, what? For what I do everything. You know what I'm saying? I make beats. I engineer my shit. I do everything right now with Master.
So if Top Dog and Punch called you right now and said, "Hey Bam, we flying you out to Cali, man. Let's talk."
Yeah, I'm taking a trip. I'm taking a trip. You know what I'm saying? We could be friends. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But everything got to make sense for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I've been broke for a long time. So if you got some shit for me that don't make sense, I could be broke a little bit longer. Like in that sense of terms, it's not nothing that's gonna make me move off of my path that you could show me. Like, if I think just waiting it out a little bit, you know, because you telling me that means you know where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? You about to make 5 times what I'm gonna make. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to keep the ball in your court. You're not even throwing it over there.
And I think too, we've seen a lot of artists they sign and they be buzzing and then they get to that major and they're shelf.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah,
priority.
and then And then the whole aesthetic bro got is gonna go to the nigga that's been signed to them that they trying to do something with. They just think they slick. I'm not going.
Nah, most definitely. You remind me of kind of a Sauce Walker. Right? I was watching a Sauce Walker interview. He talked about when Rock Nation wanted to sign him, and he's like, "I'll take a management deal," but he was like, "What's the point of me signing? I'm already making X amount over
Yeah,
here."
it don't make no sense.
So indie on out.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I would got this far without taking no loans. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna take a loan now and when it's already going that way, everybody just be in a rush. And I'm patient. I got a lot of life left to live. So if it don't happen tomorrow, if it don't happen the next day, it's like as long as I'm working towards it, and I know I'm doing what I need to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just like I don't know. I'm real patient. You know what I'm saying?
And then we've had plenty of artists that showed us, you know, the indie it's not as bad as people trying to seem, but
No,
it's harder, but it's work. You know, the people
Yeah.
like the Nips and the P's and Master P's and you know a bunch of different people just kind of showed us like, hey man, we can do it. Just
Yeah, exactly.
takes a little bit of time.
All my favorite people have done it. So it's like there's a lot of good examples. Just everybody wants some shit to happen fast.